Prince Lorenzo, of course.
Yeah, Danica's wishes, all that stuff.
That was a bit tough.
What am I trying to say? Yeah, in those episodes from Channel 4, I don't think I ever watched those episodes out of context of the series and thought they were boring. And I think that's the problem. Because you're not following the full narrative. And when you pluck a little bit out of it, it doesn't really make sense. And actually, like, when you look back, who gives a fuck about Katia and Base Hunter's relationship, which didn't come to anything? At the time, you didn't know what was going to happen, so it was probably more interesting.
But the weird thing is with the box task, they showed the box task, and at the end they showed Maxwell doing that other task. So why were they pulling out highlights for some bits and not others?
Yeah, that's an odd choice, you're right.
Strange.
Because they could have said, oh look, here's that time that Alex kicked down the snowman because of the Tree of Temptation. Yeah. Tree of Temptation. And then done like a Tree of Temptation segment where they showed Nicola T get her task from the tree and all other people.
Weird. Anyway, come back, Big Brother. We miss you.
I still think that there's a high chance that, that article said that Davina was in those secret talks. And she's saying publicly that she wants to do it. She said to Scott Mills, we saw it, that she wanted to come back.
She's desperate to do it. Ain't she? Desperate. All her other work's dried up.
What was clear was that Rylan knew a lot more, or remembered a lot more than Davina. And Rylan, I guess, must be my age.
Yeah.
And the way he felt about the Brian stuff was how I felt about it, really. It was important to see Brian win that series.
Of course it was. It was the same with Nadia. It's that visibility and that normalising of lifestyles that people didn't really understand.
Yeah, so then lifestyles.
No, but it's true, isn't it?
Yeah. Or states of being, but yeah.
Like your chosen lifestyle, you chose you get.
And then I had the cheek to theorise the other day about whether it was to do with Andy Heron's tweet. Did you see this?
Oh, I saw something about it.
So Andy Heron, I don't know about him.
So fucking annoying. He's actually quite funny.
I get the impression he's not very well liked.
He's a cunt.
What was wrong with his season of US Big Brother?
They were all racist. Okay. Just like every season of BBUS.
Yeah. So anyway, he tweeted, like, oh, I was the first gay winner of Big Brother, which...
Yeah, everyone hates you.
James, BB2 North from Judy Girl Pod, our friends, check out our friends at Judy Girl Pod.
Yeah, they're wicked.
James said, actually, he's not. There was a previous gay winner that came out after the show. I said, well, I guess... not quite the same.
I know who that is. I won't say in case.
It's like Will Young, isn't it? Yeah. Coming out after winning Popeye.
That's very true, actually. Yeah, but he was showmaxing with a girl at the time.
Oh, interesting.
Who he cut at a crucial moment.
A Tully. The old sexuality switcheroo.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Andy Heron was saying, I'm the first gay winner of Big Brother in history. And sometimes I'm like, you think Big Brother USA is the only Big Brother in the world.
That's Aaron.
But like I didn't say that.
Yeah.
And he was moaning about not being invited back to an All-Stars. And I guess he's theorising it's because he's gay.
No, it isn't.
He said he's the first gay winner and he's never been asked back. So
it's because his season... That is absolute bullshit.
That's what he's saying.
His season is absolutely covered in shit because they were all so despicable.
Was he despicable?
Yeah, he was. He was fucking horrible. Oh. Some of the things he said and the way they treated this... Fair enough, she was she was somebody's sister who was in the house and she was... horrible, but the things that
somebody's sister. Not the secret
Rachel Riley's sister. No, it wasn't the twin twist. Rachel Riley, who was a big popular character. Yeah. Her sister came as a character the next year, and she had a lot of popularity just because she was her sister, even though she was kind of a twat. And the way Andy Heron spoke about her, honestly, he absolutely eviscerated her. Like nasty, nasty things he would say about her, like for hours and hours on end.
She's not popular though.
No, he was just... And he sat by while people were being racist. And he sat by while people were being homophobic. So, fuck Andy Heron.
Okay. But anyway...
But you know how you have to just keep your mouth shut and BB and win the money and it's all fine and you can just leave your morals at the door. No, it's not okay.
Given that we just watched Big Brother 2 where Brian had won...
Yeah.
I mean, not in the
Sorry,
episode,
get to the end of your story.
Given that Brian had won, I was reflecting on what it meant to Big Brother fans in the UK to have a gay winner in the second series of Big Brother and what that meant for the British public and what we understood about gay people and acceptance. So I retweeted his tweet and I said, the first US Big Brother winner came 13 years after the first UK Big Brother winner in 2001. And I said, this is why a public vote is so more culturally impactful because... Yeah, just that acceptance storyline. Yeah. And I think it means more. And I wondered, I went to theorise, would it have taken as long in America if it was a public vote? Or would we still be waiting for a gay winner if it was a public vote? This is all that I wanted to theorise about.
Well, it's interesting because there have been some very popular gay players on BBUS in the early years. Did they win
America's favourite player? Or is that not a thing?
I don't think it was a thing.
Right.
But thinking about it, especially season 3, there was a very, very popular player called Marcellus who famously, I don't want to say because me and Jack are watching it, and I don't want him to hear it, but he made a famously really bad move in BBUS, and everyone loved him. So I think he could definitely have won a public vote.
Right.
Thinking about it, other gay players in BBS, I can think of a few who have just kind of been in the background. Marcellus is the one that definitely sticks out. Public vote, it's impossible to say
because their culture, we're not part of that culture.
Their culture is so different to ours.
But also their Big Brother culture is so they can't consider anything else, and this is like
what than gameplay.
I tagged you actually. I said this is why do I bother with these rap people because this person was a Rob has a podcast listener, and all they care about is strategy. And people are coming at me going, "We don't." I said, "If they maintain their original format," and someone goes, "That isn't Big Brother. Like that original format isn't Big Brother."
Yes, it is. It started off in fucking Holland with our format. So shut the fuck up.
And then people are going, "We like it our way. We need a jury.
America,
we like the
USA,
exactly
USA."
Yeah. And this woman came at me, and she was a rap listener, and I said, "Wow, you're so belligerent that you can't even theorise about a different narrative." And she's like, "We don't need a different narrative. Yeah. And if you think I'm belligerent, maybe you've got a chip on your shoulder."
Oh yeah. I was going to reply to it and say, it's not even black. And I thought that's probably not going to go down very well in the current climate. No. That's good.
I think she thought I had a chip on my shoulder about being gay.
Didn't I reply to that though? I said something.
What did you say?
I said something. But it was just...
I can't remember what you said.
I stuck up for you.
But I thought it was wild that these really dedicated Big Brother USA fans couldn't even better think about it being a popular vote and how it might have been different. And that was all I wanted to theorise on. And then Nick Snow, our listener, he came along and said he reckons if it was a public vote, they'd still be waiting for a gay winner.
Interesting. Well, I will throw out Marcellus to Nick Snow and see what he thinks about that.
Okay.
But there's something else I can say that. Oh yeah, I was just listening to Taryn's podcast about Big Brother Australia.
Yeah.
And he had this guy on. Oh god, he was so annoying.
Oh, an Australian person. Right?
Oh my god, he was so fucking annoying. Sorry
Who
if you're
is he?
listening
Where
to
have
this.
they found him?
Who is he? Australian Andrew, he was called. This guy was trying to show off so much to Taryn about his references of how he knew about Survivor and he knew about BBUS.
Oh, American Survivor.
Every fucking sentence he said was, yes, this is like when this happened in the US. This is like when... It was so fucking annoying. The podcast went on for nearly 3 hours. It was nearly as long as one of ours. It's just like, sorry, I just had to get it off my chest.
And you listened to the lot.
And they would, just the usual, shitting on the UK format, shitting on the Australian format.
Does that Australian person not like the original Australian format?
No, actually, that Australian person did say something interesting, which was about, I wanted his takes on, how it is to be Australian and stuff like that. A couple of interesting things he said. Here, I'll give you your credit where it's due. He said, sports in Australia is prized above anything else. He said Dan and Matt will be like just heroes just because they do sport. He said to be like a white, straight, sporty guy is like the ultimate thing you can be in Australia.
Okay, but do the Big Brother viewers like that?
I don't know.
Seem like that's the demographic.
It's weird, isn't it? And then the other thing he was saying was about how the the native people in Australia, what they call indigenous people, that he was saying about basically what the Australians did to them and how fucked it was. Oh, it was the English people who went over, wasn't it? And became Australian. Yeah. And oh shit, it was us again.
Prisoners, no?
Fuck. Yeah, and they were just saying how like they basically, I'm not explaining this very well. You can listen to it if you can wade through 3 hours of that. But he was saying they didn't even recognise that Australia was a country before the English people or whoever it was came over and invaded, and how it wasn't even acknowledged until like 200 years ago that there were people fucking living there before we came over and basically raped and pillaged them. And that part was really, really interesting.
And whitewashed it.
Yeah, but apart from that...
Why was he talking about that in relation to Australia? Big Brother?
He was just talking about like the culture in general and like racism and stuff. So that part was actually interesting. Did he talk about
the problem of the majority white cast? And
I think that must have been what...
housemates that weren't.
That must have been what they were talking about, and just saying it needs more of a mix. But just that he was saying, that white male sporty thing is just so big over there.
Australia's a really masculine culture.
Yeah, and base. No offence. Just drinking and going to the beach.
Yeah.
He was saying that, like, they just want to, like, not really think too hard about things and stuff. That's a sweeping generalisation and probably racist in itself. But there you go.
Should we get into BB Australia?
Yes, let's do it.
How long did we talk for about Big Brother Australia?
5
Big
minutes.
Brother UK? Oh,
that's not too bad. Because we mixed a bit of Australia into there.
And US, so it was all over the place.
Why is it so dark in here?
It's really dark in here. Should I put lights on?
Why don't you put that little lamp on?
Okay.
This is a good podcast. Oh, it's made all the difference.
So, orange glow.
Episode 10, and it was the night of the boxes I put.
Oh, yeah.
There was the box task, and then there was the holding the boxes task.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What was the budget on cardboard for this episode, do you think?
I hope they're recycling.
And this task was being shown just after we'd watched the UK original
that
box
was weird,
task.
wasn't it?
And I say the original, I assume we invented the box task. It feels like it's a very Big Brother UK thing to do.
Yeah.
But there are a few things being used in Australia that we've seen before, aren't there?
Loads.
Got another one coming up as well that we liked in UK.
What was that one?
The Dominoes.
Yeah, I know. Lewis
That was good, yeah.
What did he say after he won?
What
Fuck
did he
you.
say? I can't remember.
It was either like up yours or fuck you all or something
like that.
He went like this and went fuck you, I think.
Like flicking the bird.
That was cool. He was such a good housemate.
I was trying to find that clip on YouTube last night. Could I find it? No.
He was such a good housemate. It's a shame he was so fucking annoying in the outside
so
world.
Now. Shall we go through?
Yeah.
What have you got for episode
10? Did the voiceover guy say that? Is there a voiceover guy?
Big Brother?
Said,
or Sonia?
Only 13 remain, the alphas and the rest.
Sonia.
That's not a very good alliance name, is it? The rest. I'd rather be in the alphas.
This is the problem. The alphas are getting too much of a hold in the numbers.
Yeah. Oh, that's been a problem for a long time now. Without rushing ahead, that episode yesterday said it all about. It's just a done deal.
Too little, too late. If they'd listened to Angela earlier,
Angela could have won comps and sorted out for them.
Fucking idiots.
Sheep.
We'll get to that.
Sheep.
Yes. Casey couldn't poo. Do you want to talk about Casey needing to poo? Casey can't.
That explains why she looks like that, and she's got that expression on her face.
Like a bulldog chewing a wasp.
She is gross. She's just awful. Although I did actually feel sorry for her yesterday.
What?
It's
weird.
Talk about that later.
Shane was nervous because Matt didn't go home. Oh yeah, so this is after Shane
the coup.
Tried to...
The failed coup.
Wait, who was Matt? Was Matt on the block?
Yeah, Shane was trying to get Matt out, wasn't he?
And
then they got
with that
rid
hole
of...
in the bedroom
Oh yeah.
wall,
You're right. You're right.
Hole
Redacted.
denier.
I saw the hole now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was Matt on the block though? No.
He was, of course, because Shane was trying to get him out, and it was.
Was Shane?
There was one vote in it.
I can't remember.
Yeah. No, he went.
Who went? Fucking hell. Garth. No.
No.
I was in the bunker. They all forgot about that.
Who was it who went over?
Yeah, I said to you that they... Zoe. It was Zoe.
Oh, Zoe. It was Zoe
How
who
could you
went.
forget Zoe?
How can I forget Zoe?
I told you that Zoe said in her exit interview that none of them believed Garth when he said he was in the bunker.
No.
They just all... Nah,
they
can't
debunked
be.
it.
They debunked it.
Surely I made that same joke last week.
We didn't talk about it last week on the pod.
Did we?
No.
Oh yeah. So Shane said he tried to slay some dragons.
He says He said it left me exposed and vulnerable. I've got a massive target on my back. Is Shane gone? He is, right?
Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, he obviously left a big impact on you. Matt said Matt was shocked that someone was scheming against him in the house.
How could they? Matt from Broken Hill. Or as Dan keeps calling it, Brown Hill.
He's such a good bloke. He's just a great Aussie bloke,
Which
mate.
one would explain to us the synonymism? Was that the right word?
Don't know.
Of what being from Broken Hill means?
Ask Australian Andrew about it. I'm sure he'll have plenty of facts and figures about it.
I suppose, what he said about this masculine sports bro reverence.
Oh, nice. That's a good sentence. Bing Bang Boom. Why have I written that?
No idea.
Oh, Matt. I think Matt said he was out for blood. Bing Bang Boom. There you go. Box task.
So the difference between the UK task and the Australian one was
pairs.
2 people in the boxes.
What do you think of that?
It didn't work for me.
No.
Did it for you?
Partly because there was the tension of one wanting to go and one not.
I suppose. That's,
I mean, it wasn't funny like ours was, which was a shame.
But also, you can't really recreate that magic.
No,
those
not with this lot.
Of Big Brother 6 UK were like in a different stratosphere. Iconic. Through and